Hey, it's Tyler with Lowbrow Customs. Today I'm going to give you an overview on this 1982 to 2003 Weldon Harley-Davidson Sportster hardtail frame. Our hardtails are made right here in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Going over some of the features of these to let you know why these are such a high quality, well-designed, engineered, and built hardtail. The tubing used, say the backbone and the lower rails, this is 1 5/8 inch diameter. This is a 1 1/4 inch diameter. That matches up with your stock frame. So when you install this and you cut your stock frame, put it in, welded, painted, it's a seamless transition. So you're not gonna have any weird steps in the tubing or anything like that. We've got the slugs in here ready to go, rosette welded, tubing on the front, and that actually allows you to run your wiring internally. So if you have a headlight wire, you've got wires from your handlebar controls, whatever, you can drill a hole, run your wiring through the backbone of your frame, and then bring it right out the back here where typically you're gonna have your oil tank, battery box, that type of thing. So it lets you hide all your wiring instead of having to, zip tie to the outside of your frame rail or whatnot. The lower slugs, these are machined specifically so they're a perfect fit to the ID of the lower tubing. So these are solid steel. They're also rosette welded, ready to install on your bike. We're real proud of all the engineering and everything that went into the rear motor mount setup on this hardtail. This is engineered for maximum strength. So we've got the rear motor mount plates here. Also makes it very easy when you paint your frame. You can mask that off really easily, or if it's painted, you can very easily just kind of sand the paint off. That way when you install your motor, over time, if there's paint in there, it will wear away and then it can create a little bit of looseness in your mounting hardware, vibration, you don't want that. So these, it just makes the job really easy for you guys. You can see all of the gusseting, welding, everything's TIG welded, beautifully gusseted. This frame will handle anything you can throw at it, both in riding style, power, horsepower of your engine. It's going to handle literally anything, no problem. Moving towards the rear of the frame, we've got axle plates with welded doublers. You can see beautiful TIG welding all the way around. This gives you the same outside dimensions as a stock swing arm. This lets you use your stock rear axle, which is really important because custom axles can get expensive, or you have to have someone make one. This works with the stock axle. In our opinion, it looks great. Also works with your stock rear wheel, of course. So it lets you use some of the components you already have from your stock bike, keeping things cost effective and a little more straightforward. Also, this will protect your paint on your finished painted frame when you're adjusting your chain and your axle sliding back. It's not going to gouge all the paint off of your axle plates here. It's going to kind of keep it localized to this raised doubler. The way we did the axle adjusters on this frame, it's modeled after a Harley-Davidson Ironhead Sportster. So we supply you a set of axle adjusters with the frame, and the ID, the bore on them, is for the 3/4 inch axle. What's nice is the axle adjusters stay hidden here behind your axle plates with a threaded stud coming through the rear, and then your adjuster nuts right here at the back. That lets you adjust your tire for your rear chain tension and make sure it's all square with ease. It's just really easy to use a ratchet or a wrench on the back and get that all dialed in. Another nice feature of the axle plates here is we've included a mounting point for what would typically be used for fender struts, though you could use it for an exhaust hanger if you've got some longer exhaust pipes or anything else for that matter. Another kind of universal mounting feature are the holes here at the base of the seat post. This is a great place to make a mount for the low end of your rear fender, or a battery box, or anything else you might want to mount. A lot of time and thought went into the dimensions for this frame, and what we ended up with, what we thought was the optimal combination for looks, for the line of the backbone, the stance of the bike and everything, is a 3-inch stretch over stock. So if you measure a stock bike axle to axle, and then you install this hardtail. It's going to be 3 inches longer than a stock bike, and it sits 1 inch lower in the rear, so that's your frame, lower frame rail to the ground is 1 inch less clearance than a stock bike. We feel that that's like the perfect combination. It looks great, it handles wonderfully. You're not going to be dragging your frame or your foot peg typically on the ground in really hard curves. You can ride the heck out of this thing and just have a blast doing it and not worry about anything. Included with your frame is a 1/4 inch steel brake stay tab. We don't put this on your frame for you because depending if you're running a stock caliper, what year range it is, caliper bracket, etc., might change the location. This would typically be welded here on your lower frame rail to be determined again by what style rear brake you're running. Flipping this over, you can also see the quality of the construction, the tab and groove construction. Everything's fully TIG welded, even on the underside here. It's going to, like I said, take anything you can throw at it. This frame is not going anywhere. Extremely stout, hand TIG welded, jig built here in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. They're a perfect, flawless fit, and installing one of these is honestly probably the easiest thing you're gonna do on the entire Sportster project you've got going. So we've got these in stock, ready to ship today, and if you are interested, grab one and be sure to let us know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get the latest and greatest videos, our how-to, product overviews like this, as well as event coverage. Thanks very much.